right, hello. We're the Night Warblers. We're so happy to be here at After Hours at the Commodore. My father lived long enough to see the things he built come down. When you make things with your hands, you see them replaced again and again. He couldn't know then what would stay with us after all the chances were gone. And I didn't think to tell him at the time. Buildings will crumble, memories decay. All the things you sweated for replaced and rearranged. But no one can erase the love you spent on us. We still have the love you spent on us. After my mother packed our bags, to make things right again. I kept the forgiveness in my heart to myself. I never said it out loud. I couldn't seem to tell him at the time. Buildings will crumble, memories decay. All the things you've sweated for replaced and rearranged. But no one can erase the love you spent on us. We still have the love you spent on us. This house has good bones, the realtor said. And we all know what that means. You couldn't pay someone else enough to do what my dad helped us do. When we left that house for someplace else, we left all his hours behind. I didn't think to tell him at the time. Buildings will crumble, memories decay. All the things you sweated for replaced and rearranged. But no one can erase the love you spent on us. We still have the love you spent on us. 6 months since we settled your affairs, I drove down your lane. Where your house stood, there was a hole in the ground as they made room for something new. I'm sure with everything that's come to pass, you wouldn't care at all. I'm glad I couldn't tell you all the same. Buildings will crumble, memories decay. All the things you sweated for replaced and rearranged. But no one can erase the love you spent on us. We still have the love you spent on us. We still have the love you spent on us. Thank you. This next song is really special to us because it was started by my mom like 50 years ago. She's a musician as well, and she had this unfinished song, And I've known it my entire life. She would just, every time she would kind of sit down at the guitar, it would come out at some point, this little scrap of a song. There was, I guess, more than a scrap. Maybe that's not doing it justice. But anyways, it was the kind of thing that was almost difficult for me to picture what could come next. I had known it for so long. And so finally last year, when we started writing songs together, Keavy and I sat down and we kind of said, what could this song be about? And it became slightly biographical. We tried to harvest things from my mom's life to kind of try to almost ghostwrite what she might want for the rest of the song. My mom is still alive, by the way. I don't mean to make it sound like she's not here, but she couldn't finish the song off either. So I think we have her approval on this version. This is called Like a Child. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wind, is that you blowing through the trees? Always loved you well. Know you must be tired of me telling you my worries and my woes, but my friends are all scattered, nowhere left to go, and I'm like a child no one wants around, like a child who think can let you down, and I'm tired of being in the way, and I'm tired of changing. I'm leaving home today. Time you bring things clearer into view. Chances I have missed, so much left to do. How can I ask you to bring back what I've lost? There's no going back, no paying down the cost, and I'm like a child tumbling around, like a child, and right back where you found me. I'm too tired to run out anyway, and I'm tired of failing. I've nothing left to say. Wind, I'm going to find you once again. I'm listening for your song, like for any refrain. There's a stirring in my feet, and what I need to do to put myself at ease by coming home to you. And I'm like a child someone wants around, like a child turning to your sound as the land wakes and the sky begins to breathe, and there's no place I'd rather be. Thank you. So the next song we're going to do, I wrote, it's called The Skating Song. And half the time when we sing this, it's summer, and it feels very, thematically inappropriate. So it's nice that it's finally winter outside, and we could imagine skating again. But this song is about being a parent,
the space that gives you to kind of reconsider some things and to think about, the kind of person you are, and also the kind of parent that I want to be to my kids as well. So it's sort of like learning. It's very much a song about learning as I'm going. How I want to live my own life as I'm teaching my kids or learning alongside them, I guess. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We went skating yesterday. I watched you glide and fall, already faster than me, and so much more unsteady. I watched with bated breath. You twirl and stop and crash. Me, I don't fall and I don't go fast. It's been a long time since I've learned like that. When you came along, I stopped being seen. The chattering chorus grew still. Only an accompaniment to the melody. Alone with my thoughts at last. Me, I stood still and I caught the tune. It's been a long time since I've heard that. Oh, to learn like a child in that earnest kind of way, without others' voices inside. So why do I keep broadcasting mine into your thoughts when I waited so long to leave them behind? You sometimes fall and you go real fast. I like watching you learn like that. I'm pretending I know the steps to this dance, the push and pull of me and you, following your footsteps and holding my tongue, 'cause you don't need me to tell you who you are. We went skating yesterday. I raced you down the hill. I slid and you looked back in fear. But I can take the falls. I was once a child too, and I'm recalling my own song. We can go fast and we'll fall sometimes. Small price to pay for living. We could go slow and take our time. We'll trust the years to be forgiven. Thank you. The next song, I've only sang this in public once. All of our songs seem to come from deeply emotional places in general, and this is a fresh one, fresh loss, I guess, for me. So a dear friend of mine died this summer after having a brief and very short stint with cancer. And it came as a complete shock. She was just this amazing force of nature that I was lucky enough to spend the last couple of years with. I forgot to mention that I am learning the fiddle, although I'm not going to subject you to that tonight. not quite ready to record that. But and she was my fiddle teacher. She was my first teacher. So immediately she knew when she got the news that it was terminal. And so we were all just, everybody around her was in shock and just adjusting to that news. And so I was desperate to write her a song. And I think I sat down the next day and wrote a lot of this. And then we kind of spent a week wordsmithing it. But I had a chance to play this while she was still alive, which was really amazing and meaningful on her old piano. So I'm grateful to that. And now I'm going to share it with you today. Winter came early this year. We didn't see it coming. It crept in unannounced. Now time for the reckoning, the gathering, the taking stock. As the fire draws us round. I've heard it said you're never really gone from this life until the work of your hands is gone. But if that day should ever come, we'll still have tunes to sing from a life lived in song. And every time I see a woman dance with sunlight on her silver hair, and every time I hear those fiddles play, I always think of you. In warmer days we grew alongside the land. We shared what was shared with us. We learned to weave together harmonies, joys and losses, hand in hand, strength in the joys. You've always said it'd be a dream come true if we could carry on what you've begun. But one thing that I know for sure is we hold a piece of a life lived in song. And every time I hear those rustling leaves of willows answering the breeze, and every time I hear those fiddles play, I always think of you. And every time I see a woman dance, sunlight on her silver hair, and every time I hear those fiddles play, I'll always think of you. Thank you.
You mentioned that you got together about a year ago. Did you know each other before then, or how did you all get together? Like, what's your background?
We did all know each other beforehand for years and years. Keavy and I, and we kind of did have some musical intersections. I guess Keavy and I, every 6 months or so, would get together. We always sang for her birthday party. Yeah, and we had seen, I guess, Jessica at a couple of community events singing, so we knew that she sang. But we're both the kind of introverted section of the this group, and so it took us a long time to be like, Jessica, would you like to sing with us?
We planned our courtship for like a year.
Yeah.
They really did. They were like secret singing. We're all neighbors, essentially, actually. And so we've known each other for years, but they were secret singing. And then they found out eventually that I could sing. And so, but also, Keavy has only been playing the bodhrán for a year. I've only been playing the mandolin for a year. So these are all kind of new things for us. And it's just been magic, though. We get together and it's magical. So, yeah.
We first got together, actually, it was just kind of a one-off thing where we were supposed to be singing at a block party, and we had so much fun doing that, and then that sort of led to the Old Strathcona Mini Folk Fest, and and then we just kept meeting and singing together. Okay, so the last song we're going to sing is called King Lear. And it started out, sometimes you start off writing about something and then a song kind of becomes a bit bigger than what you originally intended. And so this song is about, in some ways, a very specific and long-running thing that's been happening, or that's happened in my family, and that kind of drove me to write a song. But it's also, in doing so, I've kind of really been reflecting a lot, on having what it means to have connections to the land as a settler, because, my ancestors all come from various parts of Europe. And, but I have these deep connections to land in Saskatchewan and in Manitoba, and now my family's growing up with deep connections to the land here in Alberta. So that is in the song as well.
Deeper than your days, the aspirations achieved are made on the backs of kin who offered you their best, of kin who offered you their best. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Been too long. Been too long. Been too long. Now it's come.
Thank you so much. Thank you. This has just been an absolutely wonderful experience.
Has been. Thank you so much.
Yeah.